Yo, what is up? I'm going to check the results of the Google form that I put out yesterday, and then I'm gonna make my prediction off of it. So let's go to it. I hate why it does this every time. So here, I'm gonna check the results. So that's Mark Kelly got 62.5% of the vote for Democrat. Andrew Cuomo and Galvin Newsom tied. AOC got 75% and Joe Biden won with 80%. Michelle Obama got the worst, not really surprised with that. Mark Cuban got 40%. Okay, for Republican, Ted Cruz got 81%. Ron DeSantis got 80%. Nancy Mace got 77%. And Donald Trump got 78%. And then for third party, okay, what the heck? For third party, Evan McMullen got 40%. So yeah, in like 1 second, I'm gonna be on this map, and yo, what is up? Now I'm on this map. Now I'm on this website called Yaps MS. And it's where you can make election predictions. So that's what I'm gonna do from the Biden and Cruz thing. So, I need to show you the margins. So if it's dark of their color, then that is safe, which means 15 or more percent. This, if it's like a little more lighter, that is likely, which means 10 or more percent. This means lean, that is 5 or more percent. And then this right here is tilt. It's anything under that. And it's all the same for the Democrats too. So yeah, I have Biden and Cruz, and I can make my election prediction out of it. So yeah, I'm going to start with the first poll closings. Vermont, that's pretty safe for the Democrats. It's Bernie Sanders' home state. Don't really ever see it going Republican in a pretty long time. So yeah, and now Virginia. That will go to the Democrats, but it will be a lean. Because it was somewhere around the lean this year, because it's been getting closer and closer every year. So it will go lean to Joe Biden. And then now we have South Carolina. That's pretty safe for Ted Cruz. I don't ever see it going Democrat in the next 50 years. Okay, Georgia. I think that the Republicans could flip this. I think that it would be a lean because Ted Cruz is from the South. Biden, most of his Georgia votes came from like the Kamala campaigning and stuff. And I don't totally agree with the New Georgia, Blue Georgia thing. So I just think that Blue Georgia was just a 1 year, one done thing. Now, Kentucky, that will go to Ted Cruz likely. That's most likely going to go to Ted Cruz. Because even though they have a rhino senator in Mitch McConnell, Ted Cruz, like in this election, it still went to Trump by 15%, even though it's leaning more Democrat now, but I do think, because Ted Cruz, like, if there's anybody that could win the whole South, it'd probably be Ted Cruz. Like, anybody from Texas is probably going to win, like, the whole South. and then Indiana. That is likely for Ted Cruz. I do think that Indiana is considered a battleground state now, in my opinion, because Obama won it in 2008, and ever since the Republicans won it back, it's been getting closer and closer every year. So I do think that Indiana will be pretty close this year. Now, Ohio. Ohio is now, in my opinion, super safe for the Republicans because of the Biden whole fracking thing. That will literally destroy the state of Ohio. So I think it's pretty safe for the Republicans now. West Virginia, I do think that it will be getting closer and closer now. So I'll put in the likely section. Cause like West Virginia, that kind of just goes to the more popular person, and I know that not that much Democrats like Ted Cruz, and there are some Democrats in West Virginia. Pretty sure that they have a Democratic senator. Most people say it's the most conservative state in America. In my opinion, that's probably, well, according to last election, it'd be West Virginia. But for this upcoming election, I think it will be South Carolina. North Carolina, that will be a lean for Ted Cruz. It was around, I think it was in the lean section this year for Donald Trump. Because some people are saying it's going to go to Biden. On my prediction, I didn't agree with that. I thought it was pretty safe for the Republicans. But I'm going to just put it in lean for Ted Cruz right now. And now we have Maine. So Maine has different districts. Maine District... Oh, wrong one. Maine District 1 will go to Joe Biden by a lean. That hasn't really gone to a Republican in a long time, so I think that Joe Biden will win it by a lean. Ted Cruz will easily win Maine District 2. That's like the most Republican part of Maine. And then Maine at large will go to him by a tilt. So I feel like that most people could agree with this Maine prediction. So yeah. New Hampshire will go to Ted Cruz by a lean. Because it's been getting more conservative and conservative. Like every year. And I did see some polls that had it going to Trump this year. Oops, wrong one. Stupid map. Okay. Massachusetts, that will go to Joe Biden likely. Same with Rhode Island. Those are both pretty likely states for Joe Biden. I can't really see those going Republican. I mean, maybe in like 20 years or something, but yeah. Connecticut, safe Biden. Safe New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and DC. Those are all safe for Joe Biden. Oh wait, New York doesn't have poll closing there. Pennsylvania, that's gonna be lean Joe Biden now. I do think 2016 was a good flip for Trump, but now with Joe Biden as the president, Pennsylvania is going to become more and more Democratic. Because he was born in Pennsylvania, even though he was a senator in Delaware. He was born in Pennsylvania. Florida, that will go to Ted Cruz pretty likely. Florida is getting more and more conservative every year. And this year, it was the least close it's been in like 20 years or something. It's always been super close, but this year Donald Trump finally made it just kind of a safe Republican state. Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, all safe for the Republican Party. Especially with Ted Cruz on the hand. Because, like, those are... Mississippi went to the Republican Party by a lot this year, same with Alabama. Tennessee, the last time a Democrat won that was like 1996, I believe. So, yeah. Illinois, safe Democrat. I just got nothing to say about it. Obama's home state, pretty safe. Missouri and Louisiana are both super safe for Republicans. Missouri, they have Senator Josh Hawley. He is the most conservative senator, in my opinion, other than Ted Cruz. So I think it's pretty safe. The Republican Party, same with Louisiana, because they got Cajuns. Just kidding. Oklahoma, that's safe Republican. Kansas, that is tilt Republican. It's been getting super close lately. I don't really see it. Like, I could see it going to the Democrats, honestly. South Dakota and North Dakota, those are both safe. Everybody knows that. Arkansas, that is safe Republican. Even though it's Bill's home state, that was like 30 years ago. So, yeah. New York, safe Democrat. Even though Trump was born there, it's gonna always be like safe Democrat because it's a big rich city. And it's like a big rich state. All these big rich states go to Democrats, like California, New York, and Illinois, because of like because population shifts and stuff like that. And yeah. Michigan, that will go to Biden by a tilt. I could see it flipping to Ted Cruz, but I do think that in this scenario, it would go to Biden by a tilt. Wisconsin will go to Ted Cruz by a lean. Minnesota by a tilt. Because I do think that he'll flip both those states because he's a country boy. No, just kidding. He's from Cuba. But he sounds like this. I'm Ted Cruz. And I'm the senator of Texas. Now Nebraska's districts. All of them, except for District 2, are all safe for Ted Cruz. District 2 will be a lean, because it did go to Biden this year, so yeah. Texas, especially with Ted Cruz on the hand, it's safe. I know some people saying it's going to go to the Democrats, but they still have Republican senators, majority House leaders, and Republican and a Republican governor that I'm pretty sure, I know a lot of people like Greg Abbott. Well, not Democrats, of course, but some Democrats. With Wyoming, that's pretty safe for Ted Cruz. Smallest state in America, never gonna go Democrat, in my opinion. Colorado, especially with Ted Cruz on the hand, that's a tilt for the Republican. And New Mexico will be tilt Democrat, because these states are getting more and more competitive every year. Even according to CNN, which is a Democrat news channel, that was a battleground state. Arizona, that's a lean Republicans, especially with Ted Cruz on the hand. So that would make him the next president of the United States. And yeah, the whole blue thing was a one and done year thing. Montana, tilt. Idaho, safe. And Utah, likely. Okay, these all states, those are, Montana's getting closer, Utah's getting closer, Idaho's getting more safe Republican. Washington, safe. Oregon, I'll actually give that as a tilt to Ted Cruz. Nevada, I'll give that likely Biden. And California, I'll give that safe Biden. And now Alaska, I'll give that tilt Biden. And Hawaii, I'll give that safe Biden. Oh, and I forgot about Iowa. That will be safe, no, likely Cruz.